And we are back today with enchantments, but this time got some blue, and we're playing 4 negates in the sideboard for control matchups, the random control matchups. So the idea behind the blue is that it doesn't impact your mana that much. The sideboard in enchantment decks aren't that important because your main deck is so tight that the whole game plan works because each card is in there. So it's very difficult to sideboard unless you're hitting a specifically bad matchup, and that's where the sideboard comes in. So having the 4 negates is theoretically a big enough upside to play a weaker mana base, basically. But I haven't yet played against the Farewell deck with these negates. So hopefully we hit one today and I can show it off. And if you haven't seen my previous video with just Selesnya, you can go check that out. I explain a little more what this deck wants to do. But yeah, it's really straightforward. Just try to play a bunch of enchantments and hopefully you have Hollowed Haunting out or you have Catilda out and you just kind of win the game. Pretty straightforward stuff. Don't think I have much else to say about it. Anyways, subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications on when I post, and follow me on Twitch to watch me live. Let's get into it. We are on the draw with a terrible hand. 27 lands in the deck. Yeah. Theoretically, I could keep this, but I mean... risk reward doesn't seem to be in my favor there. Blue deck. Oh, goodness. I don't think I have a Hearses for this matchup, too. I'm pretty much ignoring mono blue with this deck. Unfortunately, this is a very bad matchup. I think. Oh, well, they don't have... they don't have a land, so that's good. Sure. Land. We go again. Okay. That is a-okay with me. Let's go ahead and play this, play this. Alright, definitely not playing around Spell Pierce there, but that's okay, hopefully. We go again. Okay. Well, this is a fun matchup. Could play 2 spells. We'll make their card bigger, though. Gonna have to play into that eventually. But I don't think it's supposed to be now. This is interesting. This card really stops my game plan. So I commit to it. Which I'm guessing is going to be this turn. Hoping to draw Hallowed Haunting or something. Alright, it's time. Unfortunately. I mean, they got rid of 2 counter spells. I think that's fine for me. Alright, now we just hope for the best. Hope for a good draw, maybe. Because right now these cards are not good. I mean, they got mana screwed, but they also had the better hand. I just couldn't find Hallowed Haunting, which is my most important card in this matchup. At the very least, they have most likely no more counter spells, so something. Okay. Am I drawing here? I don't think so. I want to play this Hallowed Haunting. Without the Shredders rocking. They've gone through so many counter spells, I don't think they would. Well, I guess it's okay. I don't play a second card here, right? Although, nah, it would let them. Nah, I don't want to give them the options here. I don't think it's smart. Hmm. Sure, I'll take the draws here. It's a lot of cards. Okay, that's perfect. They are currently dead on board, so that's the good news. They can't really counter this, right? Wow. Perfect draw. Beautiful, but I have lethal on board, so I'd most likely win this game anyways. Alright, they're dead. Well, that was a very close one. I really felt like I was going to lose that at any moment in that game. But yeah, it looks like I barely edged it. I really needed the Hallowed Haunting. I even had the counterspell for my first one, which would have probably won the game on the spot. Alright, anyways, this is probably an okay matchup for me post board. Although I don't have any ways of dealing with their graveyard. I think that's the main problem. Hmm. I've never played against Mono, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to board. There are like a few cards that seem like they might not be too good for me. I don't think right is that good because I'm gonna find difficulty resolving things. Catilda sounds like it's always gonna be fine, but not like insane. Restoration sounds like it's gonna be really good. I think it's probably Azusa and some Hallowed Haunting maybe. Maybe Touch. Yeah, I can see Touch just not being necessary. One Catilda. Weird one. Oh, I could cut land. Oh, I should definitely cut a land. Not have too many lands. 27 with no Azusa is a mistake. Surely. It's gonna be a rough one. No 2-drop. Oh, they also have no play though. Well, start playing into their counters or what? I guess let's start things off with this. I don't know, it's close between Restoration and Wedding, but I want to play Teaching next turn or Wandering Emperor. I'm hoping I can get Teaching back. Should actually pass here. Nope, I can't pass if they're... Alright, so I just forced this then. The thing is, they have 3 mana up. I have to force them to counter every turn basically at this point. So they can't use their draw spells. Annoying, but at least they can't use their draw spell here. So I want to play something that forces them to... I think it's probably Restoration to Teaching. Hope I mill 2-drop. Okay. That's annoying. I'm missing a land. At least they still can't draw. I guess I just keep pushing things they have to counter. Okay. Finally, so they get to draw, but... Oh, that's mildly annoying, I guess. I need a land so bad. Wow. It's kind of crazy. They really do have everything. And mono blue is just a nightmare without hearse. But I wasn't expecting to face it. Obviously, different builds of Selesnya have different good and bad matchups, and this is certainly a bad matchup for me. Okay. Well, that went terribly. I'm surprised it didn't draw any lands there, because at some point it would have helped a lot. I don't want to play too many green things. There's definitely a possibility of playing counter spells, but it would just trade with their counters. I think I just try this and cut a land. Yeah, I don't think right is good enough. Maybe I just cut right. It's so hard to cast. Let's try this. No counter spells, just 2 more 2-drops. Maybe I have to lower the curve. It's hard to think about this matchup without Hearse. Would make things way easier. I like the sand. But I need land, but I have 27 lands, so I should find one. Wow. That's not great. No flip is good. Now I'm really thinking about counter spells. Sure, that's pretty weak. Alright. The reason I'm not playing this is because I think mana efficiency matters a lot here. And with 27 lands, I have very high odds of finding a land. That'll help me a lot. I feel like I have to develop here. I think it makes more sense. Force them to have a bounce. Okay. Very interesting. Play this first, and then attack. If they have a bounce, I guess I'll replay it. put the +1/+1 counter on a creature that's not attacking, so they can't bounce it. Or they can, but they have less incentive to bounce it. Okay. Okay, they're still in the same position, which is not a great one. That's good for them. But I have a Jukai lifelinker that changes the math quite a bit. I'm gonna do this now before they have a chance to bounce the Jukai. Because ideally that's what they want to do, right? This is a very good draw, in case they draw Jin. So this was a fantastic draw, in general. I'm getting the gist of the matchup when you don't have Curse. So you want to stay very low, and you want very high amounts of interaction and very high amounts of mana efficient plays. So this is probably my best card in the matchup. This is my second best probably, and then all the removal and Catilda being a menace every turn. I don't think I buffed this. This is already a threat. Gotta be this. Card itself. So they've gone through 3 total bounce spells. I'm hoping they don't have another one. But they are dead in 2 different ways on board. This Kirin just did everything for me. It really did. It allowed me to race the Delvers. Without it, I would have lost. Very important. Very stressful match. But the thing with mono blue is that you, against it, have to play perfectly. Thankfully, I feel like I played exactly around what their options were. And I feel like that's a great showcase of how to play with mono blue when you have no specific hate for them, as in like no Hearse. Hearse makes the matchup a lot easier, but in this game it didn't really show like it didn't really feel like I needed the Hearse because they didn't play the Jin or the Serpent. But in that situation, it would have made the game a lot easier. And also, it makes it so you have a permanent threat on the battlefield that could deal a lot of damage at any point when you play a creature, because you can play a creature, then crew it, so it kind of has haste. So that's scary for mono blue. But yeah, anyways, good showcase. Next game. On the draw, I pretty much keep this every time, right? Like, I have very high odds of drawing a land. Oh, unfortunately, it's a green source, but still. I think it's still worth to keep. The reward is too high for this hand to be mulliganed. Mono black is a relatively easy matchup, but if I don't hit second white, we're in trouble. Okay. They don't have a land. Feel a little bad now. But again, I also have a Ganjo draws. Like this game is a little bit unlucky that I drew another Catilda. Another card I can't cast here when most of my deck is playable from this position. Only Hallowed Haunting and Catilda are not. Okay. It's pretty unfortunate. Hopefully I don't mill white sources. Okay, well. That is not good. But milling the Jukai is fine. I don't want to draw it. Perfect. At the very least, while I didn't draw the best, they kept a very risky hand, and they kept a riskier hand than I did, and they got punished a lot more because of it. I feel like in mono black, you can't allow yourself to keep a 2-lander. Oh, especially not in Rakdos when you don't have the land for it. Yeah, that's quite annoying. I think either way I still discard this. Keep this on blocks in case I have to block the trespasser here. Okay. Very nice. I forgot to put the music, turn the music on. I'll do that in a second. So in this matchup, you want things that deal with shield red and things that help you stabilize the early game, and you want to remove your creatures because they can leverage them for damage. On the draw, I mean. On the play, you probably play a few of these, but you want to play into the removal as late into the game as possible. So you want to like, instead you want to present them with a bunch of enchantments that come into play later as creatures, so that their early game is a lot more scuffed, unless they have a... So you're forcing them to have a good curve out that involves creatures, and not just like hold up, remove on 2, you play a 2-drop, they kill it, they play a 3-drop. Like that's a tempo swing that you don't want to play into. So yeah. We'll do 2 circle, 1 destroy evil, 1 to touch the spirit realm. Feel like that's about right. You could go even harder into removal if you're scared of shield red, but... And honestly, on the draw, I most likely should play more removal, but I'm gonna keep it tight and just hope to draw some, like here. Very nice. So I've got removal for shield red and removal for whatever early game creature they want to present me with. Okay, that's annoying. Hopefully I mill some good stuff here. Not the worst. Pretty weak to trespasser. And no 2-drop. I'm not going to attack here just to threaten the block. I don't know if I'm gonna block. Okay, never mind. They're not even giving me the option, that's fine. The next turn I'm gonna write. Okay. That's looking pretty good for me. See, in this spot, if they have removal, they're not in a good spot, right? Because I'm not offering very good targets yet. Remember to put the stop at your main phase if you want to combo the Rite of Harmony with your Saga triggers. Okay, well, I just got royally destroyed there. Very surprised that they're playing that, but okay. That might win them the game, honestly. Sucks. Okay, thank God it's not something worse than that. Hmm. Okay, that's still annoying, but... I'd rather draw here, right? It's gotta be the case. I don't think Hall Haunting does anything on this board. At the very least, not yet. That's a good draw. Hmm. The fact that there are no creatures in the graveyard is annoying as well, though. So I'm only drawing 2 cards, which is not the worst thing ever, but also not the strongest position. Definitely buffing this because this is the bigger threat. At least I think it is. I want this to be able to block the Bankbuster in time. Okay. Annoying, but they have to have removal for this too for it to be really devastating. Ooh, I could die here. Oh, they didn't attack. With the zombie. Alright, I'm going to 1. Am I safe if I gain 6 life? Or do I just hold this on blocks anyways? Six life, 1 blocker, so what if they have creature plus removal? I lose. But they didn't have removal last turn, so how would they have removal this turn? Well, they would have to top deck it? I wish there was a creature in the graveyard, that would solve my problems instantly. Alright, I'll attack for 5. Played safe. I don't really have good cards in hand. Be good to have to draw. Okay, very good. Okay, that's perfect. That way I get a draw here. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Well, they could have done that. Well, they're not very good, but... Oh, thank goodness. Very important. I don't think Rite of Harmony is the play here. Might be next turn, though. Maybe they wanted that in the graveyard. I don't know. What I do know is that they don't have shield red. Going up to 9, I can take a maximum of... So assuming they have removal for this, and they crew this, and then they haste, that's exactly 9. But they just use another removal spell. I feel like the longer I drag this game out, the worse it is for me, but maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm probably wrong. I should not talk. What I do know is that this is going on here. I think it does favor me in the mid game because of the next turn is going to be pretty good for me. Hopefully. Sure, okay, so I would have died. Good thing I did not attack, but we're still in a decent spot. That's not good. That's not a good sign, but I do get 2 draws here for another enchantment. Turn the music up a little bit. Wow, I just milled. Okay, very good. I was very scared there. Odds of me drawing a 2-drop? I wouldn't say it's impossible. Also, this generates more board presence. Yeah. The extra 1/1 might matter. It also makes this bigger. Alright, whatever. Totally okay spot, I think. If I can dodge a removal spell, that would be fantastic. I don't want to take any damage at this point. Okay, I should be able to dodge removal. They used 3 cutdowns already. Doesn't look like they have a stop here. Very good. Anyways, I am going to end this video here. 2 matches. That should be good enough. I will try to play the Naya version next time. And I'll keep playing this on stream later. Well, actually, by the time I post this video, I'll be done with stream. Usually I end the stream and then I edit. But yeah, I appreciate you for watching until the end if you're still here. I mean, if you're hearing this, you are. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.